Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are discussing interview questions and answers for designing Microsoft Azure infrastructure solution AZ-305. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this content helpful, please let us know in the comments. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. To get the complete list of questions and answers, please click on the playlist link provided in the description. Question is, how do you design for disaster recovery of Azure Kubernetes service using Azure Site Recovery? Your answer should be, designing for disaster recovery for Azure Kubernetes service involves replicating AKS cluster to a secondary Azure region using Azure Site Recovery, configuring recovery plans to automate failover and failback procedures, and conducting irregular disaster recovery drills to ensure readiness. The next question. Explain the concept of Azure Policy Initiative and its role in enforcing organizational standards and compliance in Azure infrastructure solution. Your answer should be, Azure Policy Initiative is a collection of Azure policies grouped together as a single unit for organization-wide enforcement. It plays a crucial role in Azure infrastructure design by enabling organizations to define and enforce a set of policies and compliance standards across Azure subscriptions and resources. Next one. What is Azure Container Registry and how does it facilitate container image management in Azure infrastructure solution? Your answer should be, Azure Container Registry is managed Docker Container Registry service provided by Azure. It facilitates container image management in Azure infrastructure solution by enabling organizations to store, manage, and deploy Docker container images securely and efficiently. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certification, you can get a list of valid and updated question and answer from the link provided in the description. The next question. Discuss the role of Azure Blueprints in streamlining the deployment of Azure infrastructure solution. Answer should be, Azure Blueprints are a declarative way to orchestrate the deployment of various Azure resources and configurations. They streamline the deployment of Azure infrastructure solutions by providing a repeatable and standardized set of Azure resources, policies, and RBAC definitions for consistent environment setup. The next one. How do you design for data encryption and transit at the rest in Azure infrastructure solution? Your answer should be, designing for data encryption in transit involves using protocols like HTTPS and SSL/TLS for securing data communication between clients and Azure services. Designing for data encryption at rest involves using Azure key disk encryption for encrypting OS and data disk for Azure VMs, and Azure Storage Service encryption for encrypting data stored in Azure storage services. The next question is, what are Azure Resource Manager policies and how do they enforce compliance in Azure infrastructure design? Your answer should be, Azure Resource Manager policies are the feature of Azure Resource Manager that allows organizations to define and enforce policies for Azure resources. They enforce policies compliance in Azure infrastructure design by applying rules and constraints to Azure resources, ensuring they adhere to organizational standards and regulatory requirements. If you are preparing for any Azure based certification, please refer to the link provided in the description for the list of valid, tried and tested questions and answers.